Let's talk about an alternative to velocity in Scrum. Agile at its core encourages welcoming change, including the tuning and adjustment of team behavior. This includes adjustments to the metrics that the teams use as empirical evidence upon which they base their change decisions. One of the most popular approaches for Scrum teams to determine how much work they can complete in a sprint is to use velocity metrics, typically capturing the number of story points completed each sprint and using this history to estimate their predicted velocity going forward. Using story point-based velocity metrics does work effectively for many teams and organizations, but issues do arise frequently around the concept of relative estimation, relating hours to story points, as well as long-term predictions, especially in scaled implementations. So the question arises, are there alternatives to using velocity? The answer is yes. One alternative to using velocity-based metrics is applying Kanban flow metrics to Scrum. These metrics are cycle time, work in progress, work item age, and throughput. Cycle time is the amount of time elapsed between when a work item starts and when a work item finishes. Work in progress is the number of work items started but not finished. Work item age is the amount of time between when a work item started and the current time. And throughput is the number of work items finished per unit time. Kanban metrics work together to strengthen a Scrum team's empirical approach. For example, inspection and adaptation at the sprint retrospective can be enhanced by visualizing average cycle time, work in progress, and throughput using a cumulative flow diagram. At this point, with the focus of this presentation being an alternative to velocity in Scrum, you're probably wondering how Kanban metrics make the use of velocity unnecessary. The answer is a combination of cycle time and throughput. The team can use cycle time metrics to understand on average how long it takes to complete a single backlog item. Combining cycle time with knowing how much time is in their sprint time box, throughput can be estimated on a per sprint basis. So rather than using story point estimations and velocity tracking, the team now uses cycle time and throughput to plan their sprints.